Hi everyone, how are you all? So my name is Isheshpal and welcome to my channel Sheshpal Mathswala. Previously I have discussed two questions. Totally I have covered 7 questions. Right? This is another question that I am going to cover in this video. If you want to see my previous videos, the links I have given in the description box, you can check it out. Before before I explain this question, I suggest you once pause the video and read this question and try the question. Here is asking to prove these two results, right? Then think on your own. Think based on the concepts that you have learned. Okay? If you are able to prove, that's fine. If not, you can check the solution. Here in question he had given that in triangle ABC, lines OA, OB, OC are drawn so that angles OAB, OBC and OCA are each equal to omega. He had given that in triangle ABC. Let me consider triangle A, B. Let me draw some much big so that explanation will be easy. Let me consider triangle A, B, C. Now, lines OA, OB, OC are drawn. Let me consider a point O here and I will join OA, OB and OC, right? He had given in triangle ABC, so I have considered triangle ABC. And OA, OB, OC are drawn so that here I have given OA, OB, OC. It means there is a point which is joined with the vertices of the triangle. So let me consider a point O here and I join with the vertices so that OA, OB, OC are obtained. Now are drawn so that the angles OAB, OAB, this angle next to OBC, OBC, this angle next to OCA, OCA, this angle are each equal to omega. Here given that each of this angle is nothing but omega. This is what he had. This is what the data that is given to us. Now he is asking to prove that here there are two results that we have to prove. First result is cot omega is equal to cot A plus cot B plus cot C. Or simply cot W is equal to cot A plus cot B plus cot C. We need to prove this one, and second we need to prove the second result, that is cosec square omega is equal to cosec square A plus cosec square B plus cosec square C. Okay, this is what the data given to us and this is what he is asking us to prove. Okay, now triangle ABC, if this is omega then this angle is going to be A minus omega, right? If it is omega then it is going to be C minus omega and this angle is going to be B minus omega, right? Angle B, some part is W and the other part is B minus omega. A minus omega, omega 180 minus A O, let me put O here, and this is going to be 180 minus B. Angle sum property, sum of angles in a triangle is 180. Okay, omega C minus omega, then this is going to be 180 minus C. Okay, let me take this side length as A, its side length as B and its side length as C. Okay, now next let me consider this OA length as X. Length of OA is X. Similarly OB is Y and OC is Z. Okay, this is what we have assumed. I have considered the sides of the triangle as A, B, C and length of OA, OB, OC as X, Y, Z. Okay. Here we have three triangles. That is AOB, AOC, AOB, and BOC. Here we have three triangles, right? In triangle AOB, let me consider this triangle. In this triangle, let me use the sine rule. C by sine 180 minus B is equal to X by sine B minus W is equal to Y by sine omega. Okay. C by 180 minus B. 180 minus B is nothing but sine B. Right? Now, similarly, in triangle, first triangle is AOB. Next, BOC. Let me consider triangle BOC. Same way, I am going to use the sine rule again for triangle AOC. Okay? Now, A by sine 180 minus C. A by sine 180 minus C. Sine 180 minus C is nothing but sine C. A by sine C is equal to Y by sine angle opposite to Y, which is nothing but C minus omega is equal to Z by sine omega. Z by opposite angle sine omega. Okay. Similarly, triangle COA. In triangle COA, it is COA. Same, I am going to use the sine rule again. B by sine 180 minus A, which is nothing but B by sine A is equal to Z by sine A minus omega is nothing but X by sine omega. Up to this part is purely by sine rule. Okay. Now, from these three results, first result, second result, third result. From these three results, I am going to make the individual values of X, Y and Z in terms of sides and angles of a triangle. Okay. Now, X is equal to C. Let me send this here. First of all, let me consider this equality. Okay. Now, X is equal to C sine B minus omega by sine D is nothing but X by sine omega is nothing but B by sine A. It's nothing but B sine omega by sine A. Right? This is equation number A. Let me write in Roman numbers. Equation number 1. Now, Y is equal to C by sine B is equal to Y by sine omega. So, Y is going to be C sine omega by sine B, which is nothing but Y by sine C minus omega is nothing but A by sine C. Let me send this here. Simplifying this equality, A sine C minus omega by sine C. This is our second equation. Now, Z is equal to Z by sine omega is equal to A by sine C. Z is nothing but A sine omega by sine C, which is nothing but Z by sine A minus omega is equal to B by sine A. It means B sine of A minus omega by sine A. This is our third equation. So this is how we can make the individual values of X, Y and Z in terms of sides and angles of a triangle. This omega is what given in the data. Okay. Let me erase this upper part. The solution will be little bit lengthy. B sin omega. So this is what we have got, these three results for x, y and z. Okay. Now let me simplify this equality. B C sin B minus omega by sin B is equal to B sin omega by sin A. Okay. For triangle ABC, we have the sine rule. That is A by sin A is equal to B by sin B is equal to C by sin C. Okay. Now sin B minus omega by sin B, which is going to be B sin B by sin A into B sin B by C into sin A. Sin B by sin A. From this equality, sin B by sin A is nothing but B by A, right? A by sin A is equal to B by sin B. So sin B by sin A is nothing but B by A. Let me put this here. I am going to get B square by AC. Okay. Let me expand this. Sin B minus omega. Sin B cos omega. Sin B gets cancelled. So cos omega. One minute, there's something missing here. Sin B sin omega. Right. Sin B cos omega. Sin B gets cancelled. Cos omega sin. Let me simplify. Sin B cos omega minus sin omega cos B by sin B cos omega. It is nothing but B square by AC. Right? Let me erase this triangle. Let me write the further part from here. It is the continuation. Sin B cos omega by sin B sin omega. Cos omega sin by sin omega. Cot omega. Sin B cos omega by sin B sin omega. Sin B gets cancelled. Cos omega by sin omega. It's nothing but cot omega minus sin B sin omega cos B by sin B cos omega. Sin omega. Sin omega gets cancelled. Cos B by sin B. Cot B. Which is nothing but B square by AC. One minute. There is something wrong here. B sin B minus omega by sin omega here. Okay, sin B cos omega minus sin omega cos B by sin omega is nothing but B square by AC. From here, the continuation I will write here. Okay, a small mistake. Sin B cos omega by sin omega is nothing but sin B cot omega minus sin omega gets cancelled. So minus cos B is equal to B square by AC. Right? Now sin B is nothing but B by K into cot omega. b by k into cot omega. As per the sine rule, the constant we put k, b by sin b is equal to k. Sin b is nothing but b by k into cot omega minus cos b. As per the cosine rule, cos b can be written as a square plus c square minus b square by 2ac. It's nothing but, instead of b square by ac, let me put it as 2b square by 2ac. b by k into cot omega. It's nothing but a square plus b square plus c square by 2ac. Okay. Now cot omega is going to be k by 2 into a square plus b square plus c square by abc. Okay. K by 2 into a square plus b square plus c square by abc. Let me erase this part here. I have derived for the relation for y and z, but here the only thing that I am going to use is only x. From by solving x we got this result. Even though if you want to take y also, you can consider this relation and you can solve similarly like this same method, so that the same result you will adapt here. You will get the same result here. Even if you take z also, if you take this relation, also you will get the same relation. Okay. If you want, you can try for y and z also. I'm erasing this part. Now let me consider cot A plus cot A. So for cot A we can write as cos A by sin A, right? Cos A is nothing but b square plus c square minus a square by 2bc. By sin A can be written as a by k. So cot A can be written as k by 2 into b square plus c square minus a square by abc. Similarly, cot B can be written as k by 2 into a square plus c square minus b square by abc. And cot C can be written as k by 2 into, for B what I have written, B beside minus. So similarly here it is C. So a square plus b square minus c square by abc. We got three results for cot A, cot B and cot C. Next what I am going to do, I am going to add these three. Okay. Cot A plus cot B plus cot C. This is nothing but k by 2 into b square plus c square minus a square by abc. I have taken k by 2 everywhere common. Next, a square plus c square minus b square by abc plus cot c, a square plus b square minus c square by abc. A gets cancelled, b gets cancelled. Next c gets c square gets cancelled. Finally, I am going to get k by 2 into a square plus b square plus c square by abc. Right? K by 2 into a square plus b square plus c square by abc. It's nothing but cot omega. It's nothing but cot omega. That's why I have added these three, so that we can make it equal to cot omega. So by adding cot A plus cot B plus cot C, by applying these three results, we got this result, which is again the repetition. We have already got this result for cot omega. This is nothing but equal to cot omega. Okay. Let me erase everything. And finally, we have proved that cot A plus cot B plus cot C is equal to cot omega. This is our first result. This is our first result. This is what we have to prove. Hence, we have proved the result. It may be little bit lengthy, but if you have grip over all the concepts, it will be easy to understand. Next second result is asking to prove that cosec square omega is nothing but cosec square A plus cosec square B plus cosec square C. So what I will do, let me square on both sides. Cot square omega is equal to cot A plus, let me write it here. Cot square omega is nothing but cot A plus cot B cot C whole square. Cot square omega is nothing but cot square A plus cot square B plus cot square C plus 2 into cot A cot B plus cot B cot C plus cot C cot A. Direct A plus B plus C whole square formula. Okay. In triangle there is a property. Let me consider A plus B plus C is equal to pi. Now let me apply tan on both sides. Tan of A plus B plus C is equal to tan pi, which is nothing but 0. Tan of A plus B plus C is equal to 0. When I apply the formula for tan of A plus B plus C, that was already learnt in trigonometry, which is nothing but sigma tan A minus pi tan A by 1 minus sigma tan A tan B, which is nothing but 0. So sigma tan A is equal to pi tan B. Okay. Sigma tan A is equal to pi tan B. A plus B plus C is nothing but pi. Pi is nothing but 180 degrees. When I apply tan on both sides, tan 180 is nothing but 0. When I apply the formula for tan of A plus B plus C, the result is going to be this, right? As it is equal to 0, the denominator goes this side and numerator, in further simplifying sigma tan, we will get sigma tan A is equal to pi tan B. It's capital pi. This is small pi. This is capital pi as per the alphabets in the Greek. It's nothing but constant 3.1416. It's a product symbol, successive product. As sigma is nothing but it's a notation for a summation of all the numbers, right? Similarly, capital pi is nothing but the product of all the terms. It's just a small difference. Let me erase this part. And furtherly, sigma tan A can be written as tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equal to pi tan A. Pi tan A is nothing but tan A tan B into tan C. So what I will do, I will send this RHS to the denominator so that I am going to get cot A plus cot B plus cot A cot B plus cot B cot C plus cot C cot A. Tan A by tan A tan B tan C. It is nothing but cot B cot C. Tan B by tan A tan B tan C. I have sent this term to the denominator. right? Tan A plus tan B plus tan C by tan A tan B tan C. Dividing it into three individual terms, tan A by tan A tan B tan C, tan B by tan A tan B tan C, tan C by tan A tan B tan C. On further simplifying, we will get this is equal to 1. I hope you understand why did I explain this part. Because I am going to use this part in this equation. Cot square omega is nothing but cot square A plus cot square B plus cot square C plus 2 into this part, which is nothing but 1. So it can be taken as 2. Next, what I am going to do? I am going to add 1 on both sides so that it will be 3. 1 plus cot square omega is nothing but cosec square omega. 3 can be written as 1 plus 1 plus 1. 1 plus cot square A is nothing but cosec square A plus 1 plus cot square A, cosec square A. 1 plus cot square B, it's nothing but cosec square B plus 1 plus cot square C is nothing but cosec square C. See, from the first result, we was able to derive the second result also. Like this, squaring on both sides and further simplifying, getting this result. Keeping this term equal to 1, we will get plus 2. Adding 1 on both sides, cosec square omega is equal to 1 plus cot square A, cosec square A, cosec square B and cosec square C. This is how we can prove the second result also. Its solution might be lengthy, but if you are aware over and if you have grip over the concepts from the basic to the conceptual videos, I will keep this in the description box. You can check orderly. This is how we can prove these two results. In next video, similarly like this question, I am going to discuss another question. So until then, tata.